is up, everybody? Welcome back to the It With Kei Podcast. We are now on episode 2. Today, like I promised you guys in the last video, we have a first guest of the show, and I'll let him introduce himself.
How y'all doing? I'm Tjay, Kei's little brother. You might have seen me in a couple videos. My YouTube is at elite_T. Y'all can follow me on there. I'm gonna start recording. He's gonna be in some of my vlogs, some gaming videos.
Right. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my boy channel. He does gaming. Like you said, he might do a couple vlogs. We just got to get his channel up and running. But yeah, this is my little brother. Yeah, man. Tell him a little bit about yourself, man. How was it growing up? Stuff like that.
So, growing up with Kei, it was pretty good. We got a lot of funny memories together.
A lot of crazy memories too.
Right. Just overall, it was a pretty good childhood. I can't lie. My brother definitely has helped me become a better person in my life.
Factuals, man.
He definitely taught me some things that I really did not know. He helped me better myself in certain situations that I was going through as a child, but overall, I thank him for that.
Right, man. So, yeah, I mean, guess that's what I'm here for. Be a big brother. If you guys don't know, I did lose my older brother to gun violence and stuff. So I try to be as much as a role model and someone he could look up to, because I like to set an example for people, as I should say. So I would say we had a pretty cool childhood, man. We used to share rooms, like I said. Didn't come from money, never was that, but I am forever grateful for our parents, because they have done as much as they could for us. But yeah, me and him used to share the same room, man. We had a bunk bed. He would sleep at the top, I sleep at the bottom, man. We had some crazy memories in that room, man. Good, bad, everything, man. But overall, I would say it was a very, very exciting childhood. Sports, man. I swear up and down he was gonna be the best running back in Buffalo, New York, which he could have been, but due to certain circumstances, that couldn't happen. But we forever grateful for everything, anyways. But yeah, man, we used to play football outside in the grass, everywhere, man. We used to have a little football team outside in the projects. We grew up in the projects, so that was our way of having fun, going outside. We stayed outside. Like, remember we
used to be outside till like 12 in the morning.
Riding bikes, playing basketball, football, just anything to really keep us busy. So definitely had a very, very, very exciting childhood, and now here we are. I'm 20. I'll be 26 this year, and
I'll be 20.
20?
20.
God damn. Nah. 20 for real?
Yeah.
God damn. So that's crazy. Time is definitely flying. But yeah, here we are now. He's definitely one of my biggest supporters when it comes to this YouTube stuff. He don't miss a video. He share every video. He comment. He watch every video. I don't have to tell him to go watch a video. Nothing. It's just always support, I would say. So I just want to say thank you for that. And I appreciate you for that, man, because we going up this year. As you can see now, I got a podcast. So,
right.
Yeah, man. So,
it's only success from up here.
That's a fact, man. That's the only way to the top, man. We're going to keep grinding this year. And with you, I want you to get on your YouTube stuff, man. I'm telling you, if you gaming and if that's what you want to do, if that's something, well, I told you, your thing is games. Like, you need to, man, invest in a PC, or not even a PC. You see what I be streaming on. Get you a game, do this, upload your clips on YouTube, and you never know what can happen. So I feel like that's something you should tap into.
Right.
So yeah. But yeah, so what's up, man? Talk to the people, man.
My bad, y'all. But so the plans of 2025.
So, my plan for 2025 really is, well, first, I mean, we already got the podcast up and rolling. That was one of my things that I wanted to mainly focus on, because like I said, in the end of 2024, I was trying to rush and get this done for you guys so it can be something that I start fresh in 2025. So plan 2025 really is to get this podcast up and rolling. Like I said, I want to be consistent for you guys, dropping at least once a week. Also, another thing is I want to grow my YouTube channel as is. We currently at 666 subscribers. So if you're watching this, make sure y'all subscribe too, because that 666 number I ain't a fan of. We gotta change that. So I need another subscriber or something. But wanna grow, wanna hit that 1K subscriber mark. You know how hard I've been chasing that. Definitely wanna check that off the list. I wanna double my amount of views that I achieved for last year, which was 70K. So I'm trying to get past that 100K this year. I feel like the new year is like a fresh start where I can start over and you know, just perfect my craft. I can critique things and make stuff better. Also, I want to travel a lot this year. Traveling is definitely big on my list because I never really traveled as a kid. As you know, I was always playing football or I always was at work. So, and I mean organized football, not street football, right. Organized football. So, definitely want to incorporate travel a lot. As you know, last year, you know, we went to Houston. That was lit. This year I want to try to definitely incorporate a lot more sneaker events. This year, like I want to go to different sneaker cons. I want to hit Got Soul this year because I've been to sneaker con twice, but I want to go to Got Soul this time just to see what's the difference, if I like that one better. Overall, yeah, I mean that's really it this year. I want to buy a new car this year. That's in the plans this year. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna get yet. I really want a Tesla though. That's like my main car that I'm focusing on really. So, just striving to get that. Just grow as a person, better myself as a whole, just not with YouTube, just as a man. And yeah, I mean that's really my plans for 2025. What's your plans for 2025?
So my plans for 2025 is I just want to start going out into the adult world. Just want to like perfect myself as like a man. As a kid, growing up, you know, I had support from my family, but now as we getting older, you know, you got to start branching off into your own thing, you know.
And I feel like that's important because you got to grow up sometimes. You know, I've been doing this since I was 14.
Right.
Me and him don't have the same father, but we share the same mother. But his father is my father. I consider him my father. So, I feel like that's important. To step out in the real world, but when you ready, don't rush. Don't be that kid. Well, I can't wait to leave and I can't wait to move out in this because, as you can see, adulthood is kicking my ass. But I mean that's part of life, I guess. So, I would just say, just when you ready to step out in that world, just be ready because it ain't no fun out here, as you can see, man. You got real bills. Real life stuff happens and stuff happens in general, but you got to be ready for that. So definitely, you know, take your time when it comes to that. Don't be like me, such in a rush to, I can't wait to move out. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that because looking back now, I shouldn't have rushed. But you live and you learn, but it also teaches you how to grow up as well. So I feel like that's most important. So anybody out here watching, don't be that kid that want to rush and leave home so fast and all that. Take your time. Please. Take your time because it's not funny out here. It's really not. Like, stuff is real out here, man. The cost of living is out the roof. You paying double. Groceries is expensive. Just the whole cost of living as a whole is just out the roof. And if you ain't ready for that, you know, you can't jump in the game and just come out swinging. Like, it don't happen that way. So, be ready for that adulthood because it's no joke. Right. But what else is your plans?
Plans is to, you know, start building my credit to help myself in the near future and far future. To help myself get an apartment as well. I know I'm 19 right now, going on 20. Lord bless us to see us live. But I think I'm sort of kind of ready to take that big step. And I know I'll have support from my brother, my family, and the rest of them as well. So that's what I definitely want to do first this year.
Yeah. And also remember, guys, credit. Credit is key. Don't let these people out here trick you and tell you money is this and money. Yes, to an extent, money is great. Nothing wrong with having money. But credit is the most important thing in life, because without credit, and I mean without credit, you can't do nothing. Like, credit, having good credit will put you in doors that money can't put you in. Case in point. You can, I mean, to an extent, like, you can have money and you could do this and that, but just having credit, sometimes if you don't have the money but you got the credit, they'll give you things. Like, you go to the bank, you can have good credit. Like, yo, I ain't got no money, blah, blah, but you go on and apply for a loan for something. If you got good credit, here you go. No credit, they closing the door and they letting you out. You can't do nothing. You can't get no car with no good credit. I mean, granted, you can get a car with bad credit, but your interest rate gonna be out the roof. And yeah, it's gonna take you forever to pay off whatever you paying off, because you paying more in interest than the principal. And that's most important too when you paying for certain things as well. But that's a topic for another day. But credit is definitely important, and that's not something that I was taught growing up. I had to teach myself more so about credit. I applied for my first credit card, small credit card, for Capital One. I used it, kept building my credit, because I started off, my credit, if I'm not mistaken, I started off with a 650 credit score, like coming out the gate. That's with no credit, no. So I don't know if what happened in the future, whatever, but whatever happened, I'm thankful for it. But started off with a 650. I got me a small little credit card. I was making small purchases and paying the money back on time. That's most important. You have to pay the money back on time. I don't care what nobody tell you. Don't be, oh, I gotta make the minimum payment. Nah, the only reason I would say make the minimum payment is if something come up, you low on cash, make the minimum payment. But for the most part, when you got a credit card, when you swipe that card, for whatever that balance is, you need to be able to put that balance back on that card immediately. That's how you build your credit up faster. And that's what I was doing. I was taking my little credit card. I think my limit was like $300 on my first credit card. I was buying like clothes. Nothing, I wouldn't max the card out, but I was buying enough, then putting the money back on it. Or I'll buy a pair of shoes that wasn't that much at that time when I got the credit cards. Jordans wasn't how they were now. So I was buying Jordans, putting them on the card, paying it back. And slowly, not slowly, it took a few months. My credit grew into like the 700s. Right. So credit is like the most important thing like you need to have in this world. Credit is the most important. So do not forget that. Don't let these people trick you out here and tell you this, that, and the third. No, you need to establish you some credit while you are young. That's most important. But yeah.
But going on to the topic of fashion, you know, I know you're a huge fashion fan.
That's a fact.
You wear your one of your friends what is it? Fashion.
Oh, his sweatsuits.
Yeah, his sweatsuits.
Yeah, his sweatsuits.
Yeah, I seen it in the last video. That joint nice. I need me one of those.
All right, so if you are watching this, send my brother some sweatsuits, man. Nah, you just gotta catch him when he drop though, because his sweatsuits normally don't sit. Right. You gotta get them soon as they come out. Right. So yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. But how do you feel about like the fashion trend of now?
Like, you mean like how fashion is going now? Like,
yeah.
My opinion with fashion is that I feel like fashion is like a free game. Like, I feel like there's no rules to fashion, bro. Like, I don't like when people be like, oh, well, this is ugly, or that you shouldn't wear this, or this not popping right now. No. At the end of the day, I'll wear what I want to wear. I like to wear what I want to wear. Right. As you can see, this sweatshirt I got on right now, this a Fashion Nova sweatshirt. It don't look like a Fashion Nova sweatshirt, but it's a Fashion Nova sweatshirt, and it look good. You would never know that, but then again, like, I don't have to explain that to certain people out there. But the point I'm making is that I feel like the way fashion is going right now, I like it. I like change. Like, some people would disagree with me, and that's cool. But I feel like the fashion world is free game. Everybody should wear what they want to wear. It's like a culture in a way. Like,
Right.
some people, how they wear clothes is how they express themselves and stuff like that. And I see no wrong in that. Like, I like the baggy clothes now, even though I know that was a trend back then. But obviously, I wasn't allowed to really speak on that. But I like the new baggy clothes and stuff like that. I like to see stuff shift and change. I like seeing stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'm all for it, honestly. I wear whatever and whatever makes me happy and
Whatever look good.
whatever looks good to me, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna wear it. And I'm gonna rock it proudly. I don't care what nobody says. So
Right. It shouldn't have to matter
Exactly.
about what you wear. As long as you feel like it look good on you, that's all that matters.
that's most important. So yeah.
But getting on the topic of sports, huge Bills fans.
That's a
okay?
fact, man. Buffalo Bills, man. We made the playoffs, man. Which we knew was gonna happen anyways. But excited to see what we gonna do in these playoffs. First round, we got the Denver Broncos. I think
we can't underestimate them.
I'm not underestimating the Broncos because we seen what they've done this season, obviously. But
Right.
I think we should have no problem with the Broncos. I feel like Josh Allen, he gonna get it done for us, man. I feel like seeing that obviously our arch nemesis, the Kansas City Chiefs, I feel like this might be our year again. I mean, I know we said that back in 21 when we lost the AFC Championship to the Chiefs, and that was a heartbreaker.
Oh, man.
That was probably. You ever felt like your heart got ripped out of your chest and somebody stepped on it? That's exactly how I felt that day because we were so close. We was like right there. We was right there. And they just came down.
And it was that overtime. That overtime rule is what messed us up that year, though.
The overtime rule, and not just the overtime rule. The defense. That call was terrible. Why are y'all playing zone defense?
Yeah, no Patrick Mahomes.
That was the worst call. Why would y'all call something like that? And it's funny because when I'm watching the game, when them last seconds was on the clock, when I seen the defense, I'm like, when I seen all them gaps, I'm like, it's over.
It's over.
I'm like, it's over. How many seconds left when that, and how many seconds did we lose to?
Excuse me. Probably like a minute left. It was like a minute 40 something, I think.
However long it was. When I seen the defense and I seen that they was running a zone defense, I'm like, yep, it's over. Because what I feel like the Bills didn't think about was if you leave 30 seconds on the clock, if you leave 40 seconds on the clock with Patrick Mahomes with the ball in his hand, you know what he gonna do. The man's like a wizard, bro. It's like between him and them refs too. We ain't gonna talk about them. But the man is like a magician, bro. It's like
he can make a play.
He can make anything happen. It could be 3 seconds left on the clock. Somehow, someway, the Kansas City Chiefs will find a way to score a touchdown. So, excuse me, but in that substance, it wasn't a touchdown. Was it a field goal? Did they score a touchdown?
They did score because I think Travis Kelce.
Somebody came,
like the back of the end zone.
Yeah, they came down the field and scored. Game over. That was literally our shot to the Super Bowl. And coming from a Buffalonian, you already know what we done been through. I wasn't alive to see it, but when we went 4 times in a row and lost. 4. How do you go 4 times and lose? How? And to be honest, after going back watching all them games, the only hope we had was the first game. Yeah. When he missed that field goal. Because the other times we got crushed.
Yeah, they definitely got torched. I seen the highlights.
We didn't even have a chance. And I remember back in high school, they made us watch that documentary on it. Why, I don't know. But
oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, that field goal miss was probably that field goal for the first game, the first Super Bowl, that was probably our only chance of ever winning the Super Bowl. And what'd he do? Wide right. Wide right. You was right there. It was in plain sight. And what'd he do? Kick it to the right.
He should have closed his eyes when he kicked it.
That's what it seemed like. He's out there kicking with his helmet. His helmet was on like this. You know how the helmets go forward like this? He was out there kicking the ball with his helmet backwards like that. Face mask pointing that way. I don't even understand how you missed a field goal.
I don't either.
So, 2021 was really our year to go.
Yeah.
That was our prime year to go. We was... Because what happened? Didn't we had to win... What year? What was our record that year? 2021. Because if I'm not mistaken, did we have to win all our games that year?
Yeah.
Towards the end of the season, or was that last year? No, I take that back. That was last season. Even last season, we got knocked out. Did we get knocked out first round?
I think so.
Who did we lose to? Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Now you search it up too, but let me see. Who did they lose to? I'm trying to think. I cannot remember who did they lose to last year. Let's see, Bills playoffs last year. Okay. We lost to the Chiefs, the divisional round.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, that's the problem. Like, we cannot seem to get past the Kansas City Chiefs. Right. It's just like going back to when Brady was in the league.
Oh, man.
He was the only player. I mean, he was the only person that was keeping us out of the playoffs. Because, I mean, our division was
weak.
Garbage, right? Our division was weak.
The Patriots was
the best team in our division. We ain't had it. The Dolphins was garbage.
No,
Who did they have at the time? Fitzpatrick, I think?
Yeah. Like something. Yeah.
Whoever they had. Our division was garbage at that time. And
the Jets was
terrible. So the only team that was in our way was the New England Patriots. Right. But of course they had Tom Brady. So that was the problem. So now he finally retired. Okay, maybe we got some hope. And here come Patrick Mahomes. We can't seem to get past him either. So I feel like the only way we gonna get to a Super Bowl is the Chiefs. But I got faith in the Bills this year. I really do. Because you see what we did to the Kansas City Chiefs when they came here, right?
Right.
We completely shut them down. We put that pressure on Mahomes. They couldn't do nothing. Once we took that away from them, it was over. Definitely. They crumbled. They couldn't do anything at all. So I feel like that strategy, we got to go into playing them again. Because we going to see them again.
Definitely.
Because if we get past the Broncos, who do we play next? Because I got let me see the playoff bracket.
I think it will be between the Ravens and the Steelers.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, it is. So whoever win out of the Ravens and the Steelers, which I'm praying is the Steelers.
Yeah. Steam.
But Russell Wilson got to show up.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's been going on. But
the Steelers always gave the Ravens trouble, though.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. We got to first get by the Broncos, which I'm not really too worried about the Broncos. Right. Then after that, whoever went out of the Steelers and the Ravens, which, like I said, I'm praying it's the Steelers. If we play Pittsburgh, we going to beat Pittsburgh. I'm not even worried about Pittsburgh. We beat Pittsburgh. Who do the Chiefs? Because the Chiefs got a first. They got to buy the first week because they're the first seed. Yeah. So who do they play?
Of the Chargers and Texans.
The Chargers and the Texans. Who you got for that game?
I got the Chargers.
You got the Chargers?
I think.
Yeah, I got the Chargers. I feel like I think the Chargers will pull through. I don't really got too much faith in the Texans, even though we should have beat them in the beginning of the season. How we lost them, I don't even know. No matter of fact, I do know it was bad play calling by the offensive coordinator. Yeah, he was calling some crazy old plays, bro. And then Josh Allen, I don't know what got into it. I don't know if the hype got to the Bills because they figured we need to go in here and beat them because Diggs left us and this, that, and the third, and we played like hot garbage that day and got, you know what, handed to us. So, as far as the Chargers and the Chargers and the Texans, I got the Chargers. Yeah. I feel like the Chargers will win. Now, the Chargers and the Chiefs,
we already know. But, I mean...
We don't know. Because you can't count the Chargers out either.
Right. Justin Herbert, he been playing good this season.
Exactly. So you can't count them out. But I feel like the Chargers is going to have to play.
They're going to have to play their hardest.
They're going to have to play their hardest to beat them. But then also, the Chargers, we play the Chargers, that might be scary too.
Right.
We can't count them boys out.
We can't.
But, in all, the Super Bowl that I want to see is the Bills and the Detroit Lions. That's who I want to see. That's who I got going to the Super Bowl this year. The Bills and the Lions. I feel like that's the matchup. I've been hearing a lot of people saying that that's the Super Bowl they want to see. What you think? If you had to choose Super Bowl, who you got this year?
I want to see... Yeah, I definitely want to see the Bills. If the Bills win or even go to the Super Bowl, I'll get a Bills tattoo.
I'm cool. If we go and we lose,
right,
I'm okay with that. I just want to see us get there.
But we really want to see them win.
We want to see them win, obviously, because right. If they win, I'm going to be in downtown Buffalo with my shirt off. So, yeah, just look for me in the crowds. I'm going to be out there with my shirt off. I don't care if I get sick, whatever. I'm going to be out there with my shirt off.
You going to have a B on your chest?
Yep. I'm going to be down there drinking a beer. That'd be the first day I drink a beer.
Nah.
But, yeah, I think that's a Super Bowl that I want to see this year is the Bills and the Lions. Because Jared Goff,
Yeah. But when they was playing in Detroit, they called it the Super Bowl preview.
Exactly. But you see what we did to them Lions, though.
Right.
See what we did to them Lions, though.
You seen what happened.
Yeah, man. That was
a good game.
That was a good game. Nobody played bad.
Nobody did.
That was a high scoring game too, right?
Yeah, it was like in the 40s.
Yeah, the 40s. That was a good game. And it's crazy because I was gonna try to get tickets to go down there and see that game until I seen them ticket prices, and I was like, I'll just watch it for free from my couch. So, right. Actually, excuse me, I seen in an article that the Detroit Lions they was like one of the teams that had the most expensive tickets this season was the Detroit Lions. And it's true because sitting close, I wasn't even trying to sit close, and them ticket prices was outrageous. Yeah. So for them ticket prices that the Lions are charging, they might as well sub me in and let me get a snap, cause that's crazy. So, but yeah, I feel like that's the Super Bowl that we want to see. I feel like the Bills, we deserve a Super Bowl, man.
Right.
Like we really deserve. Y'all don't even know what we've been through, man.
Really don't.
4 Super Bowl losses. And then we had EJ Manuel. EJ Manuel. EJ.
Oh, man. Don't even get
You not a real Bills fan if you ain't go through that with us, man.
Right.
Every season, 6-10. 6-10.
Till Tyrod Taylor came, but...
Tyrod Taylor came. We got us our first playoff appearance in how long it's been? Some years.
Right.
Some years. But I didn't like him as a quarterback either. That's just my honest opinion.
Right.
I still got respect for him. Great quarterback. Just wasn't my favorite.
We appreciate you, but
yeah.
You ain't all
that. In my humble opinion, this might sound crazy, but I like Fitzpatrick.
Over Tyrod Taylor?
Here's my problem, right? That a lot of people just don't talk about. We had no offensive line.
Oh, yeah, with Fitzpatrick.
We had no line. And Fitzpatrick is not a bad quarterback.
He wasn't. Because when he went to the other teams that he played for,
he was
nice.
Balling out.
When he played for the Dolphins, he was nice.
Yeah, exactly. I just feel like our problem is we didn't have no offensive line. We didn't have nothing, if I'm being honest.
Right.
Our defense sucked.
You remember when we had Terrell Owens?
Our defense sucked. Offense, that was disgraceful. I remember our ticket prices was so cheap because nobody was going to the games. They was just terrible. So looking at the progress from that all the way to where we are now, like we a whole different team.
Right. Got a whole rebrand.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, I just felt like we just deserve a Super Bowl. I honestly just feel like we deserve it this year, man. Not saying that any other team doesn't, because the Lions have been doing their thing too. I just don't like the Chiefs, so I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't want to see them hold another Super Bowl trophy. Not right now, at least. We need one. We need one.
Right.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, Josh Allen and the Bills can pull it through, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, you don't get it done this year, Sean McDermott might have to go. Yeah, he might have to go.
Megamind getting out of here.
But yeah, man. So hopefully we get that Super Bowl.
Yeah. So I was looking at some of the 2025 releases, man. How we feeling?
So 2025 heating up, man. It is mad heat coming out. Man, I gotta pull up some of this stuff because it's so much. We gonna start off with January, man. As you can see, the Black Cat 3s will be coming out on January 11th. January 11th, they $200. How you feeling about it?
I mean, it's worth it because it's the Black Cats. They got that name,
right?
You know how the 5 says. That's 5s, right?
4s.
Right. My bad.
But I feel like here's my thing about the Black Cats, right? They definitely got some hype to them, but I'm just trying to understand where exactly did all this hype come from? Because I remember when the 4s came out, everybody's like, "Oh no, them just some all black 4s. Yeah. No, them ain't nothing special." And then now they're $1,000.
Right. I want to know
where did the hype come from for these 4s? I mean, I'm all for it.
Right.
I like them. They cool. They smooth.
Right. Because they go with everything.
It is a shoe that can essentially go pretty much with anything. So I like it. I like it. 3s definitely will be grabbing those. We'll get a review out for you guys too, so make sure y'all watch that review. By the time this video come out, the review will already be out for them. So yeah, definitely grabbing them. I know February we got 3 bangers coming out in February. We got, I think not first week, but I know the first shoe in February is a black metallic 5. Though I'm getting 2 pair of them. I need those. One to rock and one gonna be on ice because I missed out on the last pair, and I can't remember when did the last pair.
2016.
Was it 2016 or 2017? Let me see. I think it's 2016. Yeah. 2016 was the last time these joints came out.
I can't even remember.
And that's crazy. That's real life crazy.
2016. How long ago was 2016?
Bro, that was a minute ago, bro. Golly, 2016? Wow, man. It's been that long, bro. I gotta fact check that. I think it is 2016.
I remember I was in middle school in 2016.
It gotta be 2016.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're right. Let's check. 2016, yeah. 2016 was the last time the joints came out. And I remember around that time, what was I doing?
I think you was like working, or you was still in high school.
I was in high school because that was a year before I graduated. So yeah, I remember them came out because my cousin Tank, he had them joints. Tank, if you watch, I know you remember them joints. Black metallic 5, all black 5s. He had them joints. I didn't get them because I wasn't really rocking J's at that time. I think I just was getting back into J's. But yeah, them. And then after that, we got the 1985 bread ones, the classic joints coming out. The high cut, the high cut joints, need them. Retail is $250. $250 for some Jordan 1s, Jai. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a little steep. Am I gonna still pay for them? Of course. Because I feel like that's a shoe that I essentially need in my collection. I feel like that's like a staple piece that I need in my collection. I need them.
Right. Those
for sure. OGs, I need them. And they like the original. They really close to the originals. Definitely need those Jordan 1s. So yeah, man, it's heating up after that. And then, I mean, I can't remember each release date of these shoes, but I mean, I pretty much jotted down the ones that I was going to get this year. So after them 5s, the flu games. I think March 1st is the flu games. Flu game 12s. How you feel about them?
Oh,
flu games.
The flu games is nice, man. I like them. Those 12.
12s, right? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And it's okay, guys. Don't fault him. He not big on Jordans.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him into,
Yeah.
you know, the algorithm. Even though I know pretty much anything about him, but yeah, Flu Games 12 March 1st, I believe it is.
How much they gonna be?
Let's check that right now. Let me go on here on my MacBook. Let's see. Let me see. Boom. Let's see. Okay. So Flu Games come out March 1st, $200. I'm cool with that. Let me get your take on this because I feel like I've been hearing a lot of slander about this from last year and still to this year. How you feel about shoes not selling out? What's your opinion on shoes sitting on the shelf? What's your honest opinion?
That means that they made too many pairs, but it's giving people more letting people, you know, who didn't enter like the sneaker raffles or stuff get a chance to actually get that shoe that they might have wanted.
Exactly. And I feel like with that, why do so much people complain about that? Why are we can we talk about it? Why are we really complaining that shoes are not selling out anymore? Isn't this what y'all wanted?
Right.
Isn't this what we wanted? Because last time I checked, when shoes used to be super limited, we had to stand outside for them. We had to sleep outside in tents and sleep in our car for shoes. And I've done it once. Never again.
Right.
But why are we complaining? Because as a consumer, this is beautiful for me. I like being able to walk in the store and be like, you know what? Let me grab them. I didn't enter on a raffle. Let me grab them. You ain't got to worry about bots. You ain't got to worry about resellers. Nothing. You could just walk in the store and get them. I'm confused because back then we was complaining that, you remember when Jordans was limited, everybody, oh, I didn't get them. I couldn't get them. You got to pay $500 for a pair to get them. And now that they're sitting on the shelf, they're available, we still complaining. Like, which one is it? Because we going to be mad if Nike and Jordan Brand decide, you know what, man, we going back to limit. You got to get a ticket. Or, y'all remember, I remember some of the stores used to be like, yeah, we only got like 15 pair. We only got 20 pair. 20 pair? It's like 50 people outside.
Man, more than 50 people.
I remember, where they at? Where are they at? Where they at? These. My bread toes. I stood in line for these. At DTLR. I stood outside for these. And I got to the front, right? Mind you, I was outside for like 2 hours. I got to the front. He like, yo, mind you, I were at 8.5. Yo, we sold out at 8.5. I'm like, sold out. I know I ain't just standing in this line for like 2 hours. It's freezing cold. I think I got these in like the beginning of the spring.
Everybody.
Yo, we sold out. We only got 1.9 left. Give me that 9. Give me that. They only had 1.9 left. So imagine just standing in line for 2 hours and you couldn't even get the shoe. Then you calling around from store to store. Yo, y'all got these. I got a side that. I remember when the Master 12s came out, the all black 12s. People was paying $500 a pop for them. That couldn't get them because they were so limited. Not me. I wasn't doing it. I just took that L. I wasn't getting them. But I just felt like we should be grateful in a way. I'm happy that things are like this, that now you could just walk in the store and, man, when the Legend Blues came out a couple weeks ago, I walked right into Foot Locker. I mean, I won the raffle. I was just there picking mine up. But I walked right in Foot Locker and they were sitting on the shelf. I said, wow. Like the sneaker community, the sneaker stuff is just starting to change now. I love it. Because I would have been sick because that Legend Blue 11 was personal for me. I had to get those. I remember I cried almost when them came out the last time because I couldn't get them. Now I got an opportunity to get them. Most of these J's that I have is because I couldn't get them before. Just like these. This is another one.
Oh, man.
Bread 11s. I remember these came out. I was in 7th or 8th grade the last time these came out, and I wanted these so bad. And they restocked at that time. I wanted them so bad I couldn't get them. So I promised myself. I said next time these come out, I'm gonna get them. Mind you, this was like 2012, 2013, right? At this time I'm saying this. When 2019 swung back around, guess who got them? Me. So, and I think these, no, I ain't gonna lie, these were still hard to get. And that was back when the Foot Locker app used to look like the Foot Locker app. And it was a hassle getting these. I had to pay resale for these. I paid $500 for these. $500. So, you know, if these was to come out again, which they are coming out again, but we get them in the low top, it's gonna be easy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be easy to get these. And guess what? People still gonna find a way to complain about it. I don't see no problem in that. But let's move along. So, where do we leave off at? Flu games we got. I'm Amanier, Diffuse Blue Jordan 3s. 5. Those are a must. Oh yeah. Those 3s is a must. I missed out on the other pairs of 3s. And I'm not missing out on these ones. These are a must. I have to grab these, bro. Like just look at bro.
Them joints
is just fire, bro. Like I feel like they chose the perfect blue that just corresponds with the sail. If that is sail, you got the black, you got the white. Like everything just corresponds perfectly. Then after that, we got the cool gray 9s, classic 9. You gotta have them. Every sneakerhead should have those in their collection. I don't care. After that, we got the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 4 Bike Airs. We got a new colorway coming for these. They almost mimic like the color of a brick. Cool. What I like about these is they high top. These are a must. I got the other Nigels. I drove all the way to Detroit to get them. If I got to drive to Detroit again to get them, I'll go to get them. These are a must. Have to get those. We got some rare Air Jordan 3s. Those is like a mashup of all the 3s put together. Them I gotta see those in person. I'm pretty sure them not gonna sell out, but them come out April 12th. Those 210.
Those gotta grow on.
Feel like those gotta grow me. I gotta see them in person. April 18th, we got the Rookie of the Years. I think I'm gonna grab those. Those are only 140. I didn't get the high tops, and the high tops is going for a pretty penny right now. So I'm gonna just play it safe, get the low tops. So those are a must for me. We got the Air Jordan 5 Grapes. Those are a must. Have to grab, but they're the white grapes. I wish we could get the black grapes, man. We need them back, man. Moving along, we got April 26th. We got the Jordan 11 Bread Lows, like I stated before. I think they pushed the date. I'm not sure if this is the official release date for the Ferrari 14s, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe those got pushed back to I think June, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely keep my eyes peeled for them. We got the UNC Reimagined Air Jordan 1s. I can't wait to see what type of twist they put on those. They might make them look aged or whatever. We got the Mellow 12s, that University Blue, with mostly of the 12 is white, and then got the little University Blue in there. This shoe is an ultimate must. The Air Jordan 4 White Cements. Classic Jordan 4. Definitely grabbing them. I don't care what nobody talking about. Grabbing them for sure. We got the Undefeated 4s coming out this year. We got the Shattered Backboards. We got the Steel 10s. We got the Jordan 5 Fire Reds with the black tone. Those are a must with the Stitch 23 on the side. We got the Aqua H coming back out. Got to get another pair because mine is starting to crumble. Got to get another pair of those. French Blue 12s. Those are a must to me. We got some Travis Scott Fragment Air Jordan 1 lows coming out. Got to see what those are looking like. Them probably going to be nearly impossible to get. Not even wasting my time. We got some Jordan 4s. We got the Gamma Blue 11s for a holiday season. Must. And I don't even care if them don't sell out. Though I got to get 2 pairs. Those are a must for me. And yeah, I mean that's really closing out for the end of this year. I know we got a couple 4s. We got them Rare Air 4s. Those is to be announced summer of 2025. Those are a must for me. I love those 4s. We got the Navies, SB Jordan 4s, just like the pine green ones.
I need those.
Those are a must. We got some Amanier Diffuse Blue Jordan 5s that's rumored to be releasing this year as well. And yeah, Black Cat 4 is supposed to be coming out. We got the Bugs Bunny 8s. We got the Shadow 10s. We got the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago's. Like, bro, we got mad heat coming out this year, bro. We seeing some Jordan 17s coming in. We supposed to be getting the taxis. It's mad heat coming out. So make sure y'all have y'all wallets ready. Because I know my wallet going to have a huge dent in it by the time we get to the end of this year. But that was one of my goals, too. I really just wanted to double my sneaker collection. That was like a super goal for me this year. And I'm going to achieve that goal. Slowly but surely, really. But we got a lot of heat coming out, man. And I'm excited, man. If you had to choose one Jordan that you excited for out of all of them that I just named, which one are you most excited for?
Probably the Gammas.
The Gammas? Yeah, I would say the Gammas for me. Or Flu Games for me.
Okay.
Because the Flu Games, I really had numerous chances to get the Flu Games. A couple of my shoe stores here in Buffalo had the Flu Games, but I turned them down because I knew they was coming out again. So I was like, I'll just wait till the new ones come out. But yeah, excited for 2025. We got mad heat coming out this year, man. It's just gonna be crazy, man.
Them navy blues.
Oh, the SBs, yeah. I can't wait to see what them look like because they canceled the red ones. So I'm curious to see if they're gonna cancel these blue ones. I hope they don't.
I hope they.
Because I'm gonna get my hands on them too.
I'm getting 2 pairs.
Exactly.
And I'm not even a sneakerhead, but I take 2 pairs.
Exactly, man. So definitely excited to see what this year has in store, man. Definitely.
Yeah, most definitely.
So yeah, man.
Now, who do you think will win this 1-on-1? Prime Kevin Durant or Prime LeBron? And you really got to think about this one.
Now, if we talking prime LeBron, are we talking? Because he was in his prime twice, I feel like.
Okay.
We talking Miami Heat LeBron, or we talking 2016 Cavs LeBron?
I'll say, well, Heat LeBron beat, the OKC, but
I feel like Durant was in his prime with the Warriors. I feel like that was his prime.
Yeah,
that was his prime. That man was unstoppable, bro. Everything he shot literally just fell. Every time.
As we hate to see him switch up, but when you
gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. Right. I understand the frustration. I totally get it. I get it. But that was some of the greatest basketball I've seen from Kevin Durant.
Not for real. Now him right now.
No.
Yeah. Right.
No. But if I'm choosing prime LeBron or prime Durant, I'm going prime LeBron.
Okay.
Prime LeBron. If you look back to when LeBron was playing with the Heat, that man was literally unstoppable.
Right.
Unstoppable. Now was the time when LeBron could shoot, he could drive, he could do whatever. Yeah. Now, prime Kevin Durant, I feel like that would be good too. But I feel like the only way I see Kevin Durant winning is just him shooting a tray ball. Yeah. Or he driving and doing that pull-up jumper. That's the only way he gonna start LeBron. But then again, it's like prime LeBron was just like prime LeBron, bro.
Right.
Like the man was just unstoppable. And let's be honest, he really could have won all 4 rings with the Heat. He really could have. The first year, I feel like when they lost to the Mavericks, I feel like they was just getting to know each other. You gotta remember, he coming from the Cavs, he signing with the Heat with Chris Bosh, D Wade. They gotta get their chemistry together. And then, they played the Mavericks.
Yeah, who already had chemistry.
Dirk Nowitzki, all of them, but they already had what the Heat needed.
Right, that year.
Which was chemistry. So I feel like if they would have developed chemistry a little bit sooner, they would have beat the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Number 2. Year number 2, he's with the Heat.
That was what?
That's when they beat OKC, right?
I think 2012.
When LeBron won his first ring, it was against OKC.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. 3rd year, he beat the Celtics, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because that's when Ray Allen hit that 3. Was that against the Celtics?
No, that was against the
Spurs. Spurs. I'll take that back. They played the Celtics before the Spurs.
Yeah, that's
because
bro.
That's it went to Game 7 I think,
yeah.
and LeBron just
that game, bro. Oh my gosh,
that man LeBron turned into a Batman that game.
Batman.
That man, everything he shot literally went in. He the man was just throwing up stuff, and he said it in the one document. He said, "I was just out there doing anything. Yeah, I was trying different stuff, shooting it off one leg, off balance shot, and everything was just falling."
Right.
But that's that championship DNA, man. Yeah. And I honestly couldn't see them losing. I couldn't see them losing to them, bro. I really did not want to see them boys lose to Boston, because Boston was nice too.
Yeah, because they had KG,
Paul Pierce, right?
Yeah.
Rondo.
Yeah.
Who else they had?
At a point in time, I think the first year when they played the Mavericks, I think they had Ray Allen still.
No. Ray Allen, no. Ray Allen wasn't there. No,
I'm talking about still in the Celtics.
Oh, yeah, he was still with the Celtics. Yes. Yeah. Then year 3,
I think the year.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. We talking about year 3. Yeah. Year 4, we lost to the Spurs. We got kicked that game.
Yeah.
That's when Kawhi just tapped into Kawhi.
Right.
And we lost that one. So we won 2 out of 4. I feel like honestly we could have won all 4, but it is what it is.
Right.
But to answer that question, I feel like prime LeBron will win. Who would you say?
I'm gonna have to give it to Bron.
Bron is my favorite player. I'm choosing Bron over anybody, except for Michael Jordan. That's it.
We ain't gonna have that debate.
No, it's we can have that debate.
Right.
You feel like LeBron is better than Michael Jordan?
I mean, looking at stats versus his year 1 versus Jordan year 1, looking at it, it looked like LeBron was having a better.
Right, but I'm talking about overall.
Overall, okay. Yeah.
Do you think LeBron is better than Michael Jordan?
In certain aspects, yes. But when
like what?
I mean, he had a better. How can I say? When it came to him, like getting a bucket, he was more in tune to what he was doing. I mean, LeBron is too. Don't get me wrong.
Right, but I'm saying, like, what are you saying here? Because remember, we talking about Michael Jordan. You gotta know your facts when you talk about Michael Jordan. So
right. Like,
what you think? Do you think LeBron's better than Michael Jordan? This is your opinion, but
yes, I think he is. But people might not agree with that.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think he's better than Michael Jordan. LeBron's my favorite player ever, right? But you gotta look at certain aspects, right? Statistically, on paper, you could say LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. Yes, you can say that. But ultimately, what it comes down to, you already know what I'm about to get into.
6 rings.
6 rings. And some people may argue rings don't mean nothing. Then to an extent, which I can't understand, because you could say, well, Bill Russell had how many rings?
11.
Was he better than Michael Jordan?
No.
No, exactly. But here's the thing, right? Did you watch The Last Dance?
A little bit. Like,
did you watch it though?
Yeah, no.
You only watched a little bit.
Yeah.
Go back and watch The Last Dance, and that's gonna change your whole perspective. Because I used to sit here and say, Bron is better than Jordan. Nah, bro. After watching The Last Dance, bro, it was over, bro. It was over. Michael Jordan got that, bro. The things that Michael Jordan done and stuff like that, it's not even close, bro. He went 6 years in a row undefeated and won every ring.
Right.
So to me, that's impeccable. I dropped my phone. That's impeccable. But Michael Jordan is first on my list, then LeBron is after him. That's me. Nobody that's touched the basketball is better than Michael Jordan. I feel like there's no way. The way he changed the game and the way he brought style to the game, and he just changed the whole narrative of basketball. I don't see nobody else doing it.
Right.
Not even LeBron. I'm sorry. LeBron is my guy. I'm a diehard LeBron fan, but nah, he can't be better than Jordan, bro. And he paved the way for LeBron. So we can't sit here and say he better than him. 2 different times, 2 different eras, 2 different basketball, 2 different games of basketball, bro. It's totally different. So yeah, it's just totally different. But yeah, man, this pretty much brings me to the end of episode 2 of the Kick It With Kei podcast. As you see, my bro Tjay stopped on through, man. Appreciate you for stopping on through.
Hey, man, no doubt, man. I got to show support to my brother, man. Because he supported me as well. So, definitely got to run it up in 2025. Definitely going to be traveling. We're going to be all types of different stuff. New content. Different stuff for y'all. We're going to have for you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have for y'all.
That's a fact. So make sure y'all subscribe to my boy channel, Elite_T. He got some streams and some vlogs coming on soon. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all go head over to his channel and subscribe to his channel as well. Also, guys, I want to announce that the Kick It With Kei podcast is now available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you want to catch my weekly podcast, you can check it out on those both platforms and also here on YouTube. So excited that now I have 2 more platforms that I can put my podcast out there for you guys to hear. So I just want to say thank you to you guys, because without you guys, none of this would be possible. And without God himself, none of this would be possible as well. So thank you guys for all the support, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next episode. I love you guys. Peace.